Yeah, YouTube and everyone out there. So I'm just gonna put a different video up today. So one of the subs, CH, thanks for this. Sent me just a link through of Jamie Kennedy doing a skit for the Karate Kid scene and that with Mr. Miyagi and that. So, as you can see, when he puts the bandana on, it's the rising sun from what we all remember from the Sagittarius Arm version of reality. Now, if you don't know, when we jumped to Orion Spur. At the moment, it doesn't even say we're on Orion Spur. It says Orion Spur is now called Orion's Arm, formerly known as Orion Spur. So I haven't followed it for the last couple of years and seen if it changed whenever it changed. So my question is did we jump into a new reality where the virology has always been the same as bacteria? Basically, in our reality, we knew that the only way to catch a virus was to have an open wound and basically to catch it through having an open wound or being injected into you, which is exactly the same as having an open wound. It has to get into the bloodstream itself. So if that's the case, and now we have what we can see that's going on here with the Plandemic, is that they talk about viral infection exactly the same as if it was a bacterial infection. Could it be that this reality has always been it? So, I don't really know. I've been thinking about that because we've definitely shifted again inside of those parallel mirrors of Orion Spur and, like I said, to Orion's Arm. So, something to think about out there and do a little bit of investigation into because I haven't done much. I've just gone, wow, it just seems so bizarre that these doctors aren't getting listened to. And even with Mockingbird in place to blanket all media, etc., you'd think the narratives from real life MIT, like graduates and virologists, biologists, you know what I mean, would actually get heard. So it is very bizarre because if we did just switch again, which I think we did, is that Dr. Shiva, Dr. Bhutta, and all these other doctors and virologists, they could be a subject that's shifted by the looks of it because they have all the understanding of the past viral and epidemiology teachings and stuff like that to do with viruses and bacterial infections, etc., when now basically that what they know, it seems like it's ludicrous to the rest of the media and to what everyone else is writing. And another thing I've got to look up to really is whether or not we've had pandemic runs like this before in this reality, because if we've jumped into a new reality like we did from Sagittarius Arm to Orion Spur, then there's a lot of background history here that will be able to find out that will be different as well. So perhaps that's something to look into as well. Or in the long run, we're just being scammed and the cunts aren't listening one fucking bit and don't want to listen because they've got their own narrative and their own agenda and they're ignoring everything to 100%. So, but the fact that we're on Orion's Arm, that's pretty interesting. Alright, people, so here's this little Jamie Kennedy skit. Let you see it, where you can see he's got the red rising sun bandana, which is, you can see it compared to what they actually show in the movie now, which this red rising sun bandana has been always what the Karate Kid was to me when I grew up. So, peace, love, and respect all. I hope you're all doing well. I'm pretty run down at the moment, so I'll catch up with you when I catch up with you. Alright, peace.